Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive. Today, we're going to be looking at a story about resilience,
Yeah.
and finding support in the face of unimaginable tragedy.
Yeah.
And the story we're focusing on today is about Yarden Bibas,
Right.
who recently learned about the death of his wife, Shiri Bibas, after the Hamas attacks back in October. This, of course, tragically comes after the confirmation that their two children, Ariel and Kfir, were also killed during their captivity.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be looking at this kind of incredibly difficult situation and how Yarden Bibas has kind of chosen to express his gratitude
Mm-hmm.
amongst this heartbreaking situation.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, we're going to look at a post he made on Facebook in a group called Failed Father Surviving Together.
Just the name of that group. I mean, it's so powerful, isn't it? It really speaks to, I think, the guilt and self-blame that often accompanies loss.
Right.
Especially for parents, I mean, instead of shying away from these difficult emotions, this group provides a space to actually confront them head on.
Yeah.
And offer solidarity instead of judgment,
I think that's what makes these types of online spaces so crucial.
Right.
Is that they allow individuals to kind of redefine their experiences and find strength within a supportive community.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so Bibas wrote in this Failed Father Surviving Together group, and I just want to read an excerpt from his post.
Okay.
He says, "Thank you very much to every one of you who cared, prayed, and helped my family and me. Really, thank you very much." He goes on to talk about how much this group's support means to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he emphasizes that it's become so much more than just another regular Facebook.
I think choosing this platform to express his gratitude is incredible. It really, I think, highlights the power of
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. In a time of unimaginable grief, he turns to a community of people who truly understand. And I think it speaks volumes about the solace and connection these online support networks can actually provide.
Yeah. There's also something else that really stood out to me in his post, and it's these orange hearts that he includes.
Oh, interesting.
And they're not just random emojis. They're actually directly connected to his children, Ariel and Kfir,
Oh.
and their red hair.
Oh, wow. That's really, it makes you wonder, was that like a conscious decision? Or has it kind of an instinctual outpouring of grief, like a way to kind of keep their memory alive within this group,
Mm-hmm.
Using symbols like that, like those orange hearts, can be a really powerful way to connect with the memory of loved ones.
Yeah, they almost become like a shared language,
Right.
of grief and remembrance.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone in that group,
Yeah.
it's just a powerful reminder of Ariel and Kfir and a way to ensure that their presence is still felt.
Yeah.
I think this Facebook group, Failed Father Surviving Together, really highlights just how impactful online communities can be.
Yeah.
Especially in times of crisis,
Mm-hmm.
They create a space for vulnerability where individuals can connect with others who understand their pain and offer support without judgment.
Absolutely. And I think, this experience of Yarden Bibas raises an important question for all of us. Like, what communities are we part of,
Yeah.
both online and offline, right?
Mhm.
And how are we showing up for others, especially those who are hurting,
Right.
It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Sometimes just simply being present, listening without judgment can be the most meaningful form of support.
It's a really powerful reminder that even in the darkest moment, human connection can be a profound source of strength. And, Yarden Bibas, amidst unimaginable loss, still finds the strength to express gratitude for the support he's received.
Mm-hmm.
It really does make you think about how we can all offer that same kind of support and connection to those around us.
Absolutely. And I think, beyond just those individual acts of kindness, we should also think about how we can foster a culture of support and empathy in our communities as a whole,
Mm-hmm.
Like, how can we create spaces, both online and offline, where people feel safe to share their struggles
Yeah.
and find solace in those shared
Yeah.
That's something I really hope, you'll reflect on.
Mm-hmm. That's all the time we have for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.
See you then.